Hey, this is Timmara signing on with some more of Dishonored. Alright, last time we started off my clean shadow run, and we got through Coldridge Prison, undetected, unsullied, bloodwise. Oh, something. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're now in the Hound Pits pub, where we've joined up with some loyalists to the Empress, and so they got us out of prison, so we can help them get little Emily Caldwin properly on the throne. So, we are going to head to bed, and that'll lead us to the next series of events. Mattress. Sleep. I'll go to sleep now. I sleep now. I wake tomorrow. I kill tomorrow. Somewhere else. Whale oil is volatile, but also had enabled an industrial age across the empire. Which, yeah, I was talking a bit last time. Interesting stuff about how whale oil was used. Continue. This looks like my room, but it feels different. I don't think we're at the Hound Pits pub anymore.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress
You could say
is
that.
dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Okay, strange entity from the land of nothingness. Power Blink. Yep, this is now where we get our supernatural powers. Press L2 to execute a fast, stealthy forward dash through the world. You can use it also to move upward, but the distance is reduced. Aim at ledges will allow you to blink forward and climb up. So yeah. This is where, like, one of the bigger draws for the game is supernatural powers. So for Blink example, let's just teleport. And this place is showing us weird stuff. You cannot save her, you cannot save her, you can save it, cannot save her. Yeah, we cannot save her. We didn't save her. Thanks for rubbing it in, nothingness. Whoops. A little too early. Sorry, a little jumpy. Okay, but yeah. So with the power like Blink, we got our mana gauge, which slowly recovers over time, at least a little bit. Something like a small power like Blink, if we wait a couple of seconds, will recover what was used. And there's Emily. I never realized how much detail is actually in her eyes. And these two creepy guys. Corvo, I am very sad. They say that you're dead like mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it in the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. We're trying, girl, and this must mean that she got found out. Piero spiritual elixir remedy? Yeah. Now we got another potion, and that increased, we use that to regenerate spiritual energy. There's burrows. Plague victims. And big armored guys. I don't think they're treating the people nicely. Yeah, so with Blink, that's just the start of our powers, and we'll get more as we go. But there's specific ones in mind, especially if you're doing, clean shadow run. So, they'll come into play as we go.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands.
But a heart that was
With
taken
this
from
heart,
somebody
you will
else.
hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
So yeah, now we got this, like, mechanical heart that will show us the locations of, magical artifacts. Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes, even through walls. And you're facing the bone charm, and it will tell us secrets. Oh, the heart secrets are coming out of my controller microphone. Or speaker. I don't know if that came through, but oh well. So yeah, we can use this heart, but you might notice, even if vaguely, the voice sounds familiar, this is actually the late Empress Jesamine's heart. And it's been modified by the outsider. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. At least we know she's always with us. Oops, come on. So yeah, our next rune is down there. Here's a fun thing I like to do. That was fun. I like jumping down from there. There are other ways to go about it, much safer ways. But, hey. Runes and acquiring powers. Once you've collected some runes, open your journal and go to the power selection. Yeah, and then we can choose new supernatural powers. Yeah. And there are a couple of things to go through. We're going to save up rooms for a little bit, but we got Blink, which is our teleport ability. We got Dark Vision, which will allow us, basically like our detective vision or whatever you want to call it. Oops. That'll let us see through walls and see enemy vision cones. Possession, which can let us take control of rats and then eventually humans. Bend Time, which can slow and then stop time. Devouring Swarm, which lets us summon our own swarm of rats under our control to devour enemies. It's pretty crazy. Wind Blast, which is kind of like this big concentrated gust of wind that can blow enemies back or break things. Vitality increases health and regeneration. Bloodthirsty, which kind of gives us like an adrenaline rage mode. Agility increases our jump height and movement speed. And Shadow Kill, unaware enemies. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. All enemies you kill, enemies you kill turn to ash and disappear, so no bodies can be detected. So that's interesting.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Weirdo. That's actually, you know, the outsider is actually like a really, really interesting character, and they go through, you know, he gets developed a little bit here, but he gets more development in Dishonored 2, and then the third game, Death of the Outsider. Guess what that game's about. But, you know, he's a really interesting character. Like, he's like this, the closest thing this world has to, like, a god. And, you know, he just kind of, like, shows up to people he thinks might do interesting things with his power. He's kind of like, I guess you could say, like, Ryuk, like, from Death Note, where he just, like, he's bored, so, well, not necessarily bored. Like, the outsider isn't necessarily bored, he just wants to know, like, what would happen if I put some magic into this person, you know, in this situation, what will they do? When you're magically branded in your dreams, you're magically branded for real. Alright, and then we got something fun, where, because this is the PS4 version, so this is the definitive edition, so that includes DLC packs, which give us extra bone charms, which these can give us passive abilities, kind of like passive abilities, give us extra coins, more, and the little statues give us additional bone charm slots, so we can equip more bone charms at the same time. Like, the limit used to be 6, but now with these statues, we get 4. There's 4 packs, so we get a bunch of bone charms, we get 4 more bone charm slots, and 500 gold apiece, so an extra 2,000 gold very early on. People may complain that ruins the balance, and also some lore books. People may complain that may ruin the balance, but hey, gives us another fighting chance. I'm down with that. So we'll equip bone charms in a second here. Jump it down. So yeah, let's go check in with Oh, wait, no, hold on. Before we do that, even though we were right there. No, so yeah, we can use our heart, and we got an easy rune right over there. So yeah, now we have magical powers. Trying to avoid the water because of the freaking fish. Wait. Ah, dang it. Alright. Play your way powers. The powers you obtain from runes can be used creatively to defeat enemies or move through the environment. Blink from roof to roof, possess rats and fish, or slow time before rushing a group of enemies. Yeah, like, something that's great is that there are no useless powers. Like, every power is very useful depending on your situation. But for the sake of, like, the clean shadow run, at least how I usually play it, the top powers, you know, the main powers we need are Blink, Dark Vision, Possession, and Bend Time, and Agility. You know, not necessarily in that order. But we got 2 runes now, so we're going to get level 1 of Bend Time. So LT, slow the world around you for a limited time, or until you press L2 to end the power again. Level 2, time is completely stopped, but it goes for a shorter duration. So yeah, now with slowed time, that lets us get around a little bit faster, or, you know, it allows like a delay in reaction times, so we can use the opportunity to maybe like knock out multiple enemies in like a very fast succession when normally they'd be detected right away. And then when we get more runes, because it takes a lot to get the full power of that one, it can stop time.
Well,
so that's going to be probably the second most useful power we have to get, aside from Blink.
Men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece.
All right.
Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary.
Why, thank you.
Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it.
She better be, otherwise people are gonna die.
Strike true. We're counting on you.
I won't let you down, Captain.
Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. So we're gonna talk to Piero. Oh, who's this lady?
Corvo. Hello.
I don't know why I posed that question to you, because I know who she is.
I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Hey, I haven't killed anybody yet, so technically I'm not an assassin. But yes, then she's given us an optional mission to save her uncle. So we're going to take care of that, if we can. Sorry, I'm speeding through some of the audio logs and papers are interesting, but we're kind of, you know, trying to keep things speedy. Let's talk about equipment. Because we can buy a rune from him. So that's very useful early on. And then the other things we got. Kind of the important things we need. Mask optics are a must. Crossbow reload. Crossbow range. Bone charm capacity. The more bone charms we can equip, the more things we can do. Okay, we can get all the crossbow upgrades we need right away. Oh yeah, the bolt capacity doesn't increase our sleep darts, sleep bolt capacity. We'll buy a couple of sleep bolts because I'm sure we'll pick up more along the way. Alright, but yeah, we got mask optics, which allows us to zoom in and help us aim better. The crossbow, oops. Oh yeah, we got new abilities in our hotkeys. And the crossbow is fully upgraded, so we got, you know, it's
Did you do that
Easier if
somehow?
I created these processes.
I'm gonna go buy some more crossbow bolts because I'm an idiot.
I am
What can I do for you?
Yeah, so the crossbow can now fire very quickly and also, you know, fire quickly, has long range and more accuracy, so that's good. Alright, so we're ready to start our second mission.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Let's go then. Take me to the distillery district. I also love the design of that mask. It is so good. Okay, so to this distillery district, where our mission is to go kill High Overseer Campbell. Yeah, this is actually probably, at least in my opinion, probably the hardest level to do in this Clean Shadow run. It's early on, but it's also like there's a lot to it. And, you know, some of the hoops you have to jump through in order to like find certain things or get this mission done can make it a challenge. So, you know, take it in bites. Take it in bites. Because there's a couple of things we're going to do before we go out to, you know, High Overseer Campbell. Leads the city's militant religious faction and is close ally to the Lord Regent. Campbell is completely corrupt and holds the secret to Emily's location. Infiltrate the office of the High Overseer, steal Campbell's journal, and eliminate him. An ally to the loyalist Martin is being held there. Free him and allow him to escape. Alrighty. Will do.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. The city
Yeah, it's a
watch
mess,
still
all right.
holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. And there are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts.
I'm sure she's not that bad.
Just take your pick.
Alrighty. So we got a couple of runes and bone charms around. So we'll make our way as we go. Sorry, Samuel, that's mine. Gotta watch our footsteps because they're loud. Dearest Gwen, yeah. Love letter. I'm gonna head this way. I keep thinking when he says hey, he always texts me, but no, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna climb up here. Whoops. I'm a little stuck. There we go. Okay. Darren and Gwen. Gwen was on the name of the letter we just found. Could this be Darren? Or Arthur, whoever was in the note. And yeah, a little poem. Okay, but yeah, now we got a bone charm. Plague Affinity. I should start equipping bone charms. Gives you a small amount of mana. No. Okay, so we got a bunch of bone charms. Some of them, most of them from the DLC packs. So, really, a lot of them aren't that helpful, except for Void Channeler. That is very helpful early on because it improves our Void abilities a little bit. And by a little bit, that can still make a big difference. We can eat white rats for mana. There are more white rats. Yeah. I'm just equipping them. So some increase swim speed or, you know, drop assassinations give you health. That's kind of cool. But, again, some of them aren't too useful considering the run we're going through. Because, you know, why will we have to worry about enemy fires missing us more often if they're not even going to know we're around? Whoop, come on. Come on. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your patronage. We don't have to worry about civilians, random civilians detecting us because they won't count towards, you know, our detection. Oops. We landed on one of the pokers.
If signs of infection occur,
Report for transport.
Alright, so,
to the flooded
you know, I've got a kind of set plan on what we're doing.
Garbage, 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 garbage. All
Hey, no littering. This city's trashy enough. What are you doing up there?
I think the little birdies are sad.
Hey, lady, I was talking to you. Oh. Okay, I think we're gonna leave. No, okay, so we're gonna do a little plot thread. You know, I've read a lot of things that, well, we'll get into it.
On the left. You never listen.
Before we go talk to her. Gonna grab some stuff. Yeah, sleep darts. Why does an old lady living in this grungy house have sleep darts? Whoops. Hello, miss?
Dear? Is that you, my dear husband?
Yes.
My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? Oh, the dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Yes, ma'am. Alright, we'll work with her because she's got a lot of stuff to give us. And it's going to be very important, especially early on. But here's an outsider shrine where we can find runes. We got 7 runes to find, and we're going to find them.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags.
I don't know, even though they're dirty, her clothes look pretty fancy.
The name of her family, but an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Let's find out. I know what I'm going to do, but it's more fun. Okay, let me double check. Okay, I think the next power... Well... I'm trying to think. No, everything's useful, but... No, we don't need Blink for a while. Okay, let's get a couple more runes. Because we got things to figure out. So yeah. There's kind of like this air of occultism all over this world. And Granny Rags, you know, is just kind of like another one who seems to have some kind of mystical powers of sorts. Again, I'm not trying to... If you know the answers, I know the answers too, but I'm not... Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. I forgot I didn't charge that controller. Got my worst one, so that's gonna suck, but we'll manage. So yeah, the gentleman callers. Oh, damn it. Okay. Well, first, quick load. Quickish load. Yeah, lots of trial and error going on when you do certain things, so this is where you're gonna hopefully not see too many loading screens because I got some pathways down on how to traverse, but I'm gonna have to like keep saves pretty frequent. I know I'm doing a Let's Play now, so I better like I don't want to keep pausing the game and going to save screens like, okay, we're so far, save, quick load, but it's what's gonna happen because we want to get this right, no mistakes, and I've already made a big mistake. Oh, shoot, did we? Okay. Okay, we gotta go pick up the rune again. That was my fault. Okay. We can skip the dialogue now, though.
Be careful. You're on...
Whoops.
Granny, you can't because you're dead.
I don't know, you seem pretty alive to me. Okay. Let's try that again. This time, let's try be a little better this time.
I told you the knives...
Ish. I can already feel this controller's gonna kick me.
I bet she can't even hear us.
Okay.
Not death. We're here
She's not.
Okay, we gotta be accurate. So we're gonna... There we go. That's just trying to ensure that we keep detection at a minimum. Because we slow down time, and yeah, otherwise you could hit one, they kind of like hear the noise and get detected. Well, because they didn't see me yet, it wouldn't count as detection, but it's kind of safer to do that just to make sure they don't even know anything happened.
I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you.
Thank
Go
you.
on. It's upstairs, on the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
And the Boyles throw some pretty wicked shindigs, as it were.
I think the little birdie.
Yeah. Yeah, she gives us a rune! Oh my god, that's great!
I hope you like the little.
Ah, you move
I
fast
got
for an
you.
old lady.
It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack-jaw is the worst of the lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present.
Ooh, I
Another
love presents.
lovely
Especially these
wound
magical
carved
ones
from
that
the
make me
bones of
stronger.
a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach 'em. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
Okay. Yeah, we got a plan. Yeah, so we're doing missions for her. They're optional missions. We could go straight to Campbell, but if we do missions for her, it gives us access to more potential items and runes, obviously. And, you know, the more power we have, the better, especially early on. So, what should I... Okay, I'm going to invest in Dark Vision. Because now, if we can see... Yeah. Dark Vision to reveal living beings through solid walls. You can also see the fields of view as well as their visual representation sounds. Yeah, and visual sounds. Equipping weapons and powers. Yeah. Wait. Oh, we can upgrade. Oh, we can already upgrade. That's right. Okay. So we're going to hotkey that there. So yeah, now with Dark Vision we can detect more people. So yeah, we're going to go to the doctor's place and pick up some stuff and do some sabotage.
You know we have to check you over. And there's an inspection fee. For the void with bottles and the void with you. Let me out. Oh, you don't want to talk to us like that. Fact is, Bottle Street is here to take its cut.
Yeah, more
So
gang
reach into your
members.
pockets, let's get
And there's
this
somebody else in there.
Yeah, and the inspection fee. We can't help it.
I'm going to save before I forget real quick. I got a couple of saves. So, just the top one will be the important one.
Things on Bottle Street.
Some of them are older saves from a long while ago, from other playthroughs, and some of them are more recent from my practice clean shadow run. Waiting for that guy to move.
Let me out.
There we go. Let me take care of the other guy. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, he got done with his pee, so I don't feel too bad anymore.
Let me out.
Alright, these guys will be out of the way, and they shouldn't die, so that's the important thing. Hey, man. What's up?
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time. But now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
Hopefully things turn back up. Aye, 1 second. Sorry, this controller sucks. But I'll manage for a little while. So they're Bone Chime, Spirited. Oh, that's... Potions go slightly more mana. That's pretty good. Yeah, we don't need the blast resistance. The thing is, Bone Charms are completely random, kind of like, I think, by playthrough. So if you reload the save, you know, you wouldn't get a different Bone Charm. But, yeah, so Bone Charms are random. There's one, if you get certain ones, like Spirited's actually a really good one to get early on, but the best one to get, I think, is called, what was it, Fast Hands? Or, it was something, but it makes choking out enemies practically instant. And if you can get that early on, oh, it's a godsend, but until then, it takes a little time. Lens Magnification, and Sokolov, yeah. So, we can buy more, we can buy or find more blueprints to get more items to use. Yeah, so that's good. We gotta get up there. No. Can we... Yeah, let's buy agility now. We'll have time to find more runes. More ruins. Okay, so agility. This now gives us a higher jump height. And also reduce fall damage if we fall. So that'll make navigating a lot easier in places where we don't need to or shouldn't rely on blink too much. Rewire tool. Disable security devices or make them work in your favor with a rewire tool. So that'll let us like reprogram basically some of the war machines that are lying about, but we're not going to do that because we don't want anyone to die. It's a little... I don't mean to have like a boring first playthrough, but I'll do another playthrough after this one where I just kill everybody, have a lot of fun just experimenting and just finding creative ways to murder everybody in my path. But for now, we're not going to touch anybody. Except for the people we choke out. Clavering Boulevard. Okay, we got to get to there. Just go slowly, because even up here we could be detected. If we rush to... We get loud. It's not until, like, after level 4. Ooh. It's not until, like, after level 4 we get, like, this blueprint to get an item that reduces our all of our sound. And once we get that, boy, then, you know, we have a lot more leeway to make mistakes. So yeah, if we just blink, we could go to any of those other doors below us, but at this early stage, we can blink up to that top door and go right in there. So that saves us some time. That's the thing. Well, there's another another playstyle you can do. It's called, like, mostly Flesh and Bone. Or was it Flesh and Bone, or was it Flesh and Steel, I think. And that's like where you don't buy any other supernatural upgrades. All you do is no supernatural upgrades, and you can only use blink, and you can't even upgrade it. That's another playstyle, and I've been thinking about doing a playthrough of that setup, you know, not using any supernatural upgrades, and only, yeah, trying to do a clean Shadow very hard run like that with no supernatural powers. I genuinely don't know how I would go about that. Yeah, we just open that up. A cool thing... Yeah, just there's stuff in here. Rat Viscera. Well, something that's cool about in here, if you see broken vents, because I didn't know about, you know, this room. What I ended up first doing when I finally figured out this room is that, yeah, there are rats nearby, and I used possession, or the possession power I bought early on, and as a rat, I went through that vent, which eventually, as you follow it, leads you to this room here. And that's where I discovered, oh, there's a switch on the inside, which opens this up, and yeah. So it's like there are a lot of ways to, like, figure out how to navigate the world. And depending on what powers you have, you know, you have different ways to tackle every objective or get into certain areas. So, you know, I could use possession, or there might be another way to get in there. Maybe I don't have a key, so maybe that's how I circumvent it. Or maybe I did find the key, or maybe I got another power that can get me in there. You know, it's a lot of interesting stuff that weaves all together, like, to make it all work. So, you know, You know, that's the easy way to get in there, but, you know, before I discovered it, I had another way to get in there. So at least the option is available to me to figure out. Save your game often. Yeah, I'm going to have to for this playthrough. Oh boy, we're almost 40 minutes in. Okay, we're going here. I know how far we're going to get, and then we'll call it from there, but just bear with me. Double check. Okay, there's a rune over there. Got everything else? Okay. We're probably going to take this level in 2 halves. So, we'll get through this first half, and then we'll go to the next half next time. So yeah, now we have the Rat Viscera. We have to go into the Distillery District where the Bile Street Gang is. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Alright. Transition to the Whiskey Distillery. Okay. And now we gotta get deep into the distillery in order to infect their supply. So, let's go. Okay. So we're going to blink up here. Find some stuff. Whoops. Disarm that. Don't even remember what the tripwire is for that. Yeah, there are some explosive bottles. Yeah, there are some alcohol bottles that you can throw and they can actually explode. Or if you shoot bottles, the shrapnel will shoot out and hit enemies.
You got lucky. When you're this handsome, you don't need luck. Face like a hagfish. Pay
So
up.
we gotta get in there.
Don't be sour.
Wait for them to avert their gaze for just a second.
Not till the next batch of elixirs done. You'll want to check on me. Then you better get all your shit together, huh? Everything's fine. I run the still like I run a game of Nancy. Yeah. Bastard.
There is a disarming trap there. There's a trap we can disarm there, but if we do that, it's loud and it gets you detected. At least that's what I think happened last time. Okay, we're gonna do a quick save before I forget, because I will forget. So far, so good, I think. Sorry, I'm not trying to skip over the excerpts, but...
So he goes, not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer. One of the other places.
They train the overseers to be real.
I like when you use blink, it kind of distorts the audio for a second.
To know where his brother
So that's kind of like a cool detail, just like you're moving so quickly, like, you know, everyone's trying to catch up to you.
get at it when he's sober.
Brimsley job, hitting the dumbwaiter on.
Yeah. So he goes from room to room, kids sleeping, and overseers being elected.
Try to just slip by that guy without detecting him. There we go. Because, you know, try to keep interactions to a minimum. There are only a few characters we, you know, actually need to mess with in order to get by. Oops. So, that guy. Okay. Sorry, I'm aiming with this controller is not good, but I'm managing. That's the thing about taking this slow, so we don't need fast aiming. Okay, because we picked up the master key earlier. We're in. And yeah, you could use this moment to, like, get some, you know, free potions, but yeah, we're gonna infect bootleg elixir. Bootleg elixir. Operational seconds attach the empty elixir bottle. Turn valve, collect the full vial, repeat until empty. Yep. No free swigs. Yeah, so we just ruined their business model. Spring Razor. Razor trap can be attached to any surface by aiming it with L2. As many enemies approach. Yeah, and then they just get shredded. The Spring Razor is a really fun weapon to use. But again, we're not using it. I also like that little detail, just like coins that fell under the stairs. Just like something about that makes, you know, a simple thing makes this world feel so alive. There's a bone charm up there. Oops. Try not to run. And then blink over there. Fleet fighter. I think that's having a weapon doesn't slow you down. Oh, that's actually very useful. Which one? Yeah, drop assassinations. Okay, there we go. So a little bit more movement speed. Just, you know. Alright, so far so good.
That's an ink slapper, right? Okay, I got one for you. Well, give it. Okay, here goes. The nobleman laid with the scullery man, so loudly they made quite a rhyme. The nobleman's wife took the butchering knife, and carved herself some peace and quiet. Oh, I get it. The wife done cut them both, right? Yeah, that's the gist. Now it's your turn. Oh, let me think. Okay. Yeah, I got one. Ready?
Sorry, I'm just listening to these guys.
There once was a sailor from Morley who fancied a woman most sorely. He gave her his cash, she gave him a rash, and that's all. There isn't no Morley. You win. You win. Well, I know 100 of these old rhymes. My mummy used to tell them at me.
So yeah, just like a little fun, like, it's a bad, or, you know, a rhyming trade-off between these two guys. Just stuff like that's really fun. And, like, shows how kind of bad this world is. Just checking. Whoops. Oh, God, this controller. Don't buy cheap controllers, it's just not worth it. Okay, now we just head back out, go talk to Rags, then we can make our way to the next area. Gonna save real quick. Slink on by. Can we slip over there? There's a couple of things we can grab for monies. Slip back over there. Alright, going good. Whoops. Just trying to jump over, but I got caught. But we're fine. Okay, open back to the bottle street. Okay. There we go. Again, I feel like I'm making it look easy, but trust me, this took tons of practice and a lot of patience to try and figure out the best way to go about this. And we got a long ways to go. I feel bad. This is already running almost 50 minutes, and it's just like we're not even halfway done with the level yet. We're gonna go talk to Rags, and then we'll get on our way to the next area, and then yeah. Again, this level's just like really long, which isn't a problem, but it's like really tough to like, you know, try to get through while maintaining the criteria we're on. So, you know, it takes some time and practice to get done what we're trying to get done. Let's talk to Granny. Granny!
I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one.
Thank you. Thank you, Grandma. That sounds weird, I'm sorry. Collect your gift from Granny Rags, another rune. Perfect. Alright, And we still got a rune over there. Let me just double check our numbers, because we should try to get Blink level 2, because that's going to be probably the most useful power we can get for this playthrough. Whoops. Alright, so hopping on over. Oh shoot, I think I made a mistake. No? Well, Can I still reach? Okay. I have a plan to get through this, and I might have messed up. Because Blink now... No, yeah, I should have not used the points up for crap. Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. Well, if we cut across there... No, okay. Usually I use Blink to try and get across by the lamppost, but I might have... Yeah, I should have waited to get Agility later, because then I could use those runes to buy Blink level 2 now. You know, once we get this next rune, that won't be a problem. But, yeah, Blink... I might have messed up early on. Keeping an eye out. Sometimes a guard patrols down here. Gotta get back to that guy. Oh, I thought he turned around. Okay, I thought he was going to detect us.
Cold as a whaler's gaff hand. 50 years old at least. This guy fought for the Emperor.
Who killed his old ass? I can't even remember the Emperor. We tagged it plain.
Okay. Okay, good. Sometimes there's a guard there in this area, but that's where a rune is. Oh, shoot. Need another rune for Blink 2. Crap. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I might have messed up my optimal run, but we'll still manage just fine. We can get that guy to turn around. We can... Yeah, if we had a level 2 Blink, we could just go, like, right through there. Okay. We're still managing just fine. Okay. Okay. I'm getting this figured out. Yeah, I made a mistake. I should have waited to get agility, because level 2 Blink really helps out in this spot, especially when it comes to navigating. Oh no. Well, I need one more rune. There's 2 to get. One there, one there. Oh no. Okay, this still. Well, can I get through? I got plans.
Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
Jasper, isn't it? It's not so bad in here. Except I miss your wife.
Huh. You don't scare easy, I'll give you that. That'll change.
You won't be there to witness that change. Hey, grenade.
Corvo, it's me, Overseer Martin.
Never heard of you.
What a sight you are in that mask. I know who you are and what you're here to do. And I can help.
Alright, let's get you out of there. Just speed things along.
Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow, and word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage.
See what I can do.
Alright, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits.
You do that. Alright, so we got another guy for the Loyalists, so yay us. Alright, so we're going to wrap up here for right now, and next time we'll continue and tackle the second half of this mission. And, oh boy, this is where it gets a little annoying, but we'll manage just fine. Alright, so until next time, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.